All right, so we're diving into a Christmas Day classic.
A Christmas Day clash.
Yeah, exactly. Chiefs and Steelers, a game with, well,
Huge playoff implications.
yeah. And think about this. The Chiefs, this was their third game in like 11 days.
Brutal.
So we're going to break it all down, and we've got a great piece from Sky Sports to help us out.
Yeah, it was an instant classic.
For sure. So the Chiefs, I mean,
They didn't just win this one, they dominated.
oh yeah,
I mean, 29-10, the score doesn't even really tell the story.
it was a beatdown.
And for the Steelers, already on a 2-game skid, this one really hurt their playoff chances.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, let's talk. Mahomes, I mean, the guy was playing on a bum ankle. Remember he got hurt against Cleveland?
Yeah.
320 passing yards, 3 touchdowns.
It's incredible, isn't it? I mean, how does he do it? Mahomes just performs under pressure, and his record against the Steelers, it's amazing.
Yeah, what is it like?
400, 17 touchdowns, only 1 interception against them, ever.
It's like he's got their number or something.
Yeah. He's just got that winning mentality, that clutch gene.
And speaking of incredible performances, Travis Kelce, man.
Oh, Kelce had himself a night.
Record-breaking night.
2 huge milestones in this game. First, he hit 1,000 career receptions.
That's insane.
Only the 3rd tight end to ever do it. Tony Gonzalez, Jason Witten, and now Kelce.
Elite company.
No doubt. And then on top of that,
He breaks the Chiefs' all-time touchdown record.
77th touchdown catch, passes Tony Gonzalez.
Wow, what a legacy.
It's not just about this one game, though, right? Kelce is consistently great year after year.
Yeah, he's cemented his place in history.
For sure.
Okay, let's rewind a bit. Look at some of the key plays. The Chiefs, they came out firing, touchdowns on their first 2 possessions.
Yeah. Justin Watson, Sky Moore with the
It
catches.
set the tone early.
Absolutely. It was a statement.
And then there was this crazy sequence late in the first quarter.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
The Steelers, they think they got a touchdown, but then it's go back, holding penalty.
Brutal.
And then the very next play, Justin Reed picks off Pickett.
Talk about a momentum swing.
He was like a 14-point swing in like 2 plays.
The Steelers were deflated. The Chiefs, you could just feel the energy shift.
Totally. And then, how about Nick Bolton's fumble recovery in the 4th quarter?
Oh, yeah, that was huge.
Leads to Kelce's record-breaking touchdown, game over.
Backbreaker for the Steelers.
Yeah, coming back from that.
And it shows how important the Chiefs' defense was in this game.
Yeah, they don't always get the credit.
They were phenomenal.
So, just to run through some of the stat leaders.
Sure.
Obviously, Mahomes led the Chiefs in passing, Kelce in receiving.
And actually, Jerick McKinnon led in rushing yards.
Oh, right, my bad. And for the Steelers, Pickett led in passing, Harris in rushing, Freiermuth their top receiver.
They had their moments, but they just couldn't get anything going consistently against that Chiefs defense.
Tough matchup.
No kidding. Oh, and speaking of running backs, how about Kareem Hunt?
Right. Facing his old team, scores a touchdown.
A little extra motivation there.
Yeah, you could see it. And we can't forget about George Pickens being back for the Steelers. He missed a few games.
He has a string injury, yeah.
His return was definitely a boost for them.
Even though his stats weren't huge, just having him out there made a difference.
Makes you wonder what could have been if he was healthy all game.
Yeah, for sure. But at the end of the day, I mean, it was really the Mahomes and Kelce show.
They were unstoppable.
Mahomes playing on one leg practically, and Kelce, I mean, what can you even say at this point? He's a legend.
Yeah, he's on another level.
I mean, you got to feel for the Steelers a little bit, right? Going up against this Chiefs team, especially with Mahomes, who just seems to have their number.
Yeah, it's tough. But, what really impressed me, and I think this is what makes the Chiefs so dangerous, is how they just adapt and overcome.
Right.
Short week, injuries, they don't care. They just find a way to win.
It's a sign of a true championship team.
Resilience.
Exactly. And with this win, I mean, they've clinched the #1 seed, home field throughout the playoffs.
That's mad.
Huge advantage, especially in the playoffs. The crowd, their own stadium, and with Mahomes, it's going to be tough to beat them.
So what about the Steelers? They're still in the hunt, but...
Yeah, but their path just got a lot harder.
No kidding.
They pretty much have to win out now. And even if they make the playoffs, they'll probably be on the road the whole time.
Not ideal.
Not at all. They got to find a way to get back on track, rediscover that winning formula.
This game was a statement win for the Chiefs, though, right?
Oh, yeah, no doubt. They're saying, we're the champs, and we're not going anywhere.
Come and get us.
Exactly. And for the Steelers, it's a wake-up call. Time to regroup, refocus, make some adjustments.
They've got the talent. They just got to put it all together.
Consistency is key.
Man, what a game, though, right?
Yeah.
Christmas Day, classic, high stakes, amazing plays. Kelce making history,
That's what makes the NFL so great. You never know what's going to happen.
drama, excitement, it was all there.
And these two teams always seem to bring it.
So after a performance like that, you got to ask, are the Chiefs on their way to another Super Bowl?
Well, they've got all the pieces, right? Mahomes, that offense, a solid defense, a great coaching staff.
But it's a long road ahead.
For sure. Injuries can happen. You never know what's going to happen in the playoffs. There's always upsets.
Yeah, you can't take anything for granted.
But right now, the Chiefs, they look like the team to beat.
Absolutely. So if you were a betting person, where would you put your money right now? Are the Chiefs the team to beat?
It's still early, but yeah, I mean, they've got to be the favorites, right? They're playing with so much confidence. The offense is clicking. The defense is making plays when they need to.
Yeah, they're firing on all cylinders.
Exactly.
So many memorable moments in this game. What stood out to you?
You know, for me, it was that sequence in the first quarter, the negated Steelers touchdown, and then the pick right after.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, talk about a turning point, right? It just completely shifted the momentum the Steelers couldn't recover.
It's like they just lost all the air out of their tires.
Yeah, they just couldn't get anything going after that.
Chiefs just took over.
Yep.
All right, so last thought here as we head into the final stretch of the season. What's one thing you think listeners should keep in mind?
Don't underestimate the power of momentum. You know, the Chiefs are on a roll right now, and that can be a huge factor. But the Steelers, they're a proud team. They're not going to just roll over and die.
Yeah, they've still got some fight left in them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The season is far from over.
Lots of football left to play.
We could see some crazy things happen down the stretch.
No doubt about it. Buckle up, folks, because the playoff race is about to get really interesting.
It's definitely going to be a wild ride.
And in the meantime, do yourselves a favor and check out the highlights from this game.
Oh, yeah, it's worth it just to see Kelce make history.
That's right. 77 touchdowns. Man, what a career.
He's one of the best to ever do it.
That's all for our deep dive today.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
We'll be back soon with another breakdown, so stay tuned.